Hi, I'm Mo. I'm the 2021 Ray Scholarship recipient and current student pilot. Just like you, I was curious about flying. And in December of 2020, I took my Young Eagles flight in a Cessna 172.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I am a Young Eagles pilot with over 200 hours, and just like Mo, I also took my first introductory flight with the Young Eagles program in a Cessna 172.
Young Eagles is an opportunity for students to get their first personal flight with a real-life pilot to ask questions, learn about airplanes, and of course, fly.
Since you are watching this video, you're most likely waiting for your turn to fly. So, let's take you through what to expect before, during, and after your flight.
Before your flight, please use the bathroom and finish or save any food. Try not to eat anything within 20 minutes of your flight. When it's your turn to fly, you will be greeted by your pilot, who will make an introduction and discuss any of your concerns about flying. If you are a bit, or even very nervous, congrats! You are joining millions of pilots around the world who were a little bit uneasy about their first time in a single-engine aircraft. This is the time for both parents and students to ask any questions or concerns they might have about safety or flying. We work our hardest to ensure parents' peace of mind and students' maximum fun.
Shortly after your talk, you will walk out to the plane with our Young Eagles ground crew and your parents. To ensure everyone's safety, please be sure to stick closely with the ground crew volunteers, as we're very strict about listening to our safety rules. This is due to the fact that there is a high density of moving parts and planes around the ramp, which may cause a hazard to people walking around the airport with prior airport knowledge.
When you get to the aircraft, expect to shadow the pilot while he or she pre-flights the plane. The pre-flight inspection is performed before every flight, and it is a time where pilots get to talk about and inspect the different parts of the plane. After the pre-flight is complete, you and your pilot will hop in the plane and get ready to taxi. Prior to starting the engine, the pilot will provide a quick safety briefing.
This is Cessna 172. We got a little fire extinguisher down there.
Aside from being mandatory from the FAA before every flight, the safety briefing discusses important things to be aware of while on the ground or in flight. The safety briefing serves as a reassurance that your pilot is experienced and well prepared for any and all events that could take place while operating the aircraft. At any time during the pre-flight or after the safety briefing, please feel free to ask questions. If you feel you are interrupting something important, you can always save your question for later or simply ask, "Can I ask a question?"
Fantastic, we're ready to start the engine. For the duration of the flight, please keep your seatbelt fastened, and when your pilot talks on the radio, they may lift a hand. It is best to stay quiet during this time, as your pilot is preparing to talk on the radio. After you take off, your pilot may allow you to control the aircraft along with them. Please do not manipulate any flight controls during the flight unless your pilot in command gives you permission. Your pilot may use three-way positive exchange of controls. This will have the pilot saying, "your controls," and you as the pilot receiving the controls will say, "my controls." The pilot will then say, "your controls" for the second time to indicate that you have full control of the aircraft. During your flight, you may have the chance to experience a few maneuvers, such as turns and stalls. This is the perfect time to listen for the stall horn. A stall is a normal maneuver that pilots do regularly at high altitudes. You may also hear this horn during the landing, but do not worry, it's perfectly normal to hear this sound, so don't be alarmed.
Finally, please remember that your pilots are volunteering their time, fuel, maintenance costs, and in some cases have even rented planes specifically to provide a Young Eagles flight. After the flight, please take a moment to tell your pilots how you felt about the flight, and thank them for donating their time. We hope you have an incredible flight, and once again, don't forget to ask any questions that arise. From everyone at EAA, we wish you happy flying and have a great day.